Welcome to Easy Learning.
Exercise number 225. It is evident that we shall hardly succeed in our business relations unless we understand something of the law that guards and guarantees our legal rights, and in the last resort enforces the performance of bargains. We must, in our duties as ordinary citizens, have some degree of knowledge in the laws, in order that we may protect ourselves against the felonious acts of felons or would be felons. In matters of business, we need to have a keener appreciation of our rights and obligations, or we shall probably fall into serious mistakes and possibly lose our whole fortune. Certainly, we are not to suppose that men act honorably in business merely because they are constrained by the law. Merchants, factors, agents, and owners of factories perform their contracts without thinking about the possibility of a lawsuit, even as they respect the property of their neighbors from other motives than a dread of punishment for thieving. Confidence in the honesty of others there must be, or business would be impossible. Contracts were performed long before there was a law of contracts, and numberless bargains are effected that the law would not think of enforcing. Much of our mercantile law is, in fact, simply the custom of merchants made authoritative and applicable to all grades of business. What men have found convenient to do, what has conduced to the smooth working of buying and selling, has been adopted and made effective, and few seek to avoid their obligations. The merchants enjoyed special privileges and were subject to special duties, and their usages were binding only upon them. These usages were a body of customs by which trade was facilitated, and they were more firmly established as time passed. Recognized as binding by the merchants, this body of customs was gradually incorporated into the law that everyone, whether merchant or farmer, factor or agent, is constrained to observe. Such law is, as was declared by a judge of a case in 1875, neither more nor less than the usages of merchants and traders. They have been ratified by the decision of courts of law, which, upon such usage being proved before them, have adopted them as settled law. In the present tendency to consolidate the law, most of the usages are contained in the Sales of Goods Act of 1893. Full stop.